Part 3 of today's episode. So this is a three-parter. Let me see, see if I can check this audio once I get this up and running. Uno momento. And I can check the audio as well. Let's see. Okay. So what I was saying was these two pistons up here pull this upper level, and these two pistons down here pull the lower level. But I don't want to have this whole engine, this huge thing, pulling the whole 6 blocks. And a Silent Whisper's little engine could do it because you can link it all the way across. I could do one from the one below, and I can do it for the one all the way on top, all the way across. Theoretically, but that's the process I've been doing today, is trying to get those two to work. So welcome back to the stream. Glad to have you guys here. We are trying to make a basalt generator so that we could lay a ground area for this whole North Pole City. I'm trying to build the North Pole City from Polar Express, and this is the generator by Bedrock Observer. It's like a auto bridge maker, but we're just using it to be like an auto basalt generator. And I'm trying to make it really super wide, even wider than this brick walkway, so that way I would have a platform to start building the buildings on. But as you can see, this thing is huge in the back. These two engines in the back to pull those 6 blocks along. So I'm trying to make a smaller, compact engine. Silent Whisper has a engine that is linked by only 3 blocks at a time. 3 slime, 3 honey, 3 slime, 3 honey. And you can make it as wide as you want, and this engine will pull it all the way along. The thing of it is I'm trying to attach that engine to the back of this thing, actually over here, to the back of this. And now I'm just trying to see, because from the way I can see it, Bedrock Observer's engine, he has 2 engines, one that pulls this side and one that pulls this side because of the slime and honey. Silent Whisper's machine does the same thing, but I'm just trying to finally grasp the principle before I actually start building the engine. Okay, see, it pulls that. Now, as you noticed, it only pulled that center one instead of pulling the whole thing back. And that might be because that should have been slime here and not honey. But that's easily fixed by pushing this back. So let's see if I can do this. So from what I can see, because I'll be honest with you, when I built this originally for the bridge, I just simply followed the tutorial. I didn't really try to understand how the thing works. But from what I can see, this is attached, this side is attached to this side by this align block. Now, somehow, some way, because these are up against these slime pistons or sticky pistons are up against here, they're not going to do anything. Now these are facing inwards. I think it's this one here pushes out. This will push out, which will then pull these off of here. Once this pushes out, this will move, this will push that out, and it should pull this along. So it's this one here. This one here pushes out, this top one. So from here it pushes out. And I think it's a regular piston that pushes out, right? Yeah, it's a regular piston. And it's watching, it's observing this. So when I push this out, it's going to pull this. It's going to pull this back. And it's going to turn these observers on. I don't want to mess with this. Let me see if I can. This is the. What? Let's just try messing with this. My brain, I cannot retain the last thing I saw for whatever reason. Okay, it's going to be this is not going to be sticky, right? Nope. Oh shoot. That's a sticky piston. That's observer facing out. Yeah. So this side moves, this top one moves the bottom, just moves the bottom, that's all it does, it just moves the bottom. This one over here, this engine moves the bottom, the entire bottom out, which then activates this other side because it's attached on this side here. So when that pulls out, it's going to make contact with that. These are all going to get activated, and then it should pull this back. I really don't want to. See if I can just duplicate this real quick. I'm doing this so I can understand the logic behind this. I have to go to the outside of this, and it says 3. And then there's a gap. And it faces in there, and then that's a non-sticky piston. Going to be a gap. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sticky piston. It should be 8 of these until it reaches back. This should line up right with that one over there. Actually, it won't because I pushed it out already. It's fully extended. 1, 2, 3, 4, but I knew it's supposed to be 8, so. Oops. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's supposed to actually go over this, but since I pushed it out, it shouldn't. Hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, I'll be darned. It does make contact regardless. Interesting. Oh, maybe not. That might be the 8th one. Let me see how it looks over here. This gotta, okay. Like that. Maybe this is supposed to make contact with this. Ha. Ha 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 ha. Yep. I love it when the machine works right. You can't, if you go too far from it, it'll break. So you gotta stay in proximity of it. Well, I think I just figured out how to get this realigned. Let's see. I think if I push this out. Yep. So that's how you get this thing to get realigned. You just have to activate this one. Well, that was part of the problem too, is I never really understood how this thing worked. Now I think I do. I just wish I could hook the other thing up to it. That way I can really do like one long platform, or one wide, really wide platform. I just, I don't know. So these things are up against it. So once this pushes out, that's going to push out. When it does, it'll activate all of these. It'll pull, and then this will push. Pull and push, pull and push. It should do that. Let's just, I don't want to break anything. It looks like I'm clear. Yeah. I don't want to go too far from here either. Oop. Oh, I got the so I'm gonna push. There you go. Once that pushes, all these will eventually pull. Once that pulls, it pushes that, activates that, and pushes. At least now, when that was the problem when I used a structure block to reload this machine, it would start running and I wouldn't know how to fix it. Once it starts running, put it all back together. Now I do. I just have to simply put a button on that and push it, and then that'll realign everything. Ah, man, I really wanted this thing to be super wide. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, because you need this, you need both of these things to pull this stuff, to pull this thing down here. This pulls this side. Actually, this one, actually, these two things up here pull the top, and this down here pulls the bottom. It's interesting how Bedrock Observer, the Minecrafter who designed this, it's fascinating how that person figured this logic out. It's really interesting. But if you see Bedrock Observer on YouTube, go to his website, go to this tutorial for the basalt generator or the flying bridge by Bedrock Observer, and thank him, because I tell you, it's one heck of a machine. Also Silent Whisperer, the flying machine that breaks the water source blocks. Thank Silent Whisperer too. And Merry Christmas to those guys as well. Yeah, this is the tree that's supposed to be for the Polar Express, like the North Pole City. This is the big giant tree. It's supposed to be 200 blocks tall. I was really hoping to get this platform put together before Christmas. I don't know at this point, but at least I know how this machine works. So I guess I just can't, in my head, I can't see how to combine this and the other machine together. So I guess we're going to have to be stuck with doing 6 blocks at a time. But it's not really 6 blocks at a time. It's 6 blocks wide and then all the way out. It could be, I don't know, like a 200, 300 blocks that way. But it's 6 wide. Then once it reaches a certain length, then I'm going to have to stop it and rebuild the machine next to it and send it out, because if I build a machine next to it, I would have to turn it on at the same time this is turned on. You know what I'm saying? In order for both of them to... Not really. I guess I don't have to. I guess I could just keep making machines like this one next, depending on how much resources I got, and keep building it. Ooh, it's gonna be a long day tomorrow. Ooh. Hope I got enough resources to do this. I should. This is not my, this is the regular world, but I made a copy of it, so this is in creative, so I can, the regular world is just this machine by itself. It's not running yet, so tomorrow I'm going to come back and just rebuild this machine. So that's 6. Let me see how wide this is. This is 365. This is 263. Oh no, 262. 365. Let me just check the audio. 360. Okay, 365. 365 minus 262. 103 block. Okay, 103. 103 divided by 6. I need to make 17 machines. 17 machines. So this is one machine. I need to make 17 more. Just to make the, well, actually, yeah, that's right. I started from over here. So from this end to that end, I need to make 17 machines. 17 of these from that end to that end. Maybe if we do that, I could see a way of connecting them, maybe? I don't know. I don't know. It's crazy as it is now, right? The one thing, the one bottom line is before before Christmas, I'm going to build this tree. Okay. So let's see if I can find you find you guys a raid, and then we'll come back tomorrow at 10 a.m. man. See if I can find you all a raid. Forzen should be on. But I hope you guys are having a good Wednesday. Tell Forza and I said hi. He's playing Kitty Survivors Rogues of Cat. Kitty Survivors Rogues of Katmere. So you go in and you tell Forza and I said hello and wish him a merry holiday as well. And I'll pick you guys back up at 10 a.m. tomorrow morning. I should be on time tomorrow morning. I promise I should be. So, like I said, check my Twitter. That way you'll know if I'm going to be on time or late. But 10 a.m. Eastern tomorrow. Thanks, guys. Have a great day.